Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, and what we're going to get into this morning, pretty much dealing with the great trial of faith, that each believer, is going to have to go through, before we're found worthy to partake, all right, in the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Shah. Okay, all this glory, the honor, the promises, the different things that we speak of, immortality, okay, control of the earth, resources, abundance, pleasures and righteousness, all the things that we speak about, okay. Well, before we get to that point, all right, we're going to be tried. It's going to be a great trial, of our faith, and we're coming to that time as we see, all right, gas prices, on the national average, has surpassed $5, okay, and that's a token how close we are, to the straight gate. Okay, we're finna go to the straight gate, but it's necessary. All right, it's needed. Okay, because that's the trial of our faith, that will pretty much, all right, seal us for salvation. All right, that trial has to happen. Yahweh Shai had to go through it. That Garden of Gethsemane, and we're pretty much in that time of the Garden of Gethsemane where we're really considering what we're about to go against, man. The losses we're going to take, between our personal, material things to, family members to, people in general. Okay, we understand that we're about to take loss and we're, about to go through a form of suffering. All right, that's going to make us perfect in faith. Okay, so it must happen. There's nothing to shy away from. All right, and as a matter of fact, we should be excited. Okay, we should be rejoicing, man, because if we believe what we say we believe, man, we know that this is pushing us. This is putting us right where we need to be for salvation, man. If we look forward to a new kingdom and a righteous heaven, okay, a righteous rulership, all right, new earth and a new heaven wherein dwelleth righteousness, we know that this time of suffering has to happen, okay? And our suffering is not going to be as the suffering of this world is about to suffer, man. Okay, our suffering is for a trial, okay? Or like an initiation, to the kingdom, okay? And when you go into the scriptures, we understand that Yahweh Shai, all right, he was tried and he was tested, man, because he was pretty much in the same scenario, okay? He was around niggas, okay? Because you had Jake of the circumcision, he was around niggas, man, all right? That was, Jake of the circumcision that was off, Jake that was all into Roman culture, which is nothing but, because America is nothing but Rome 2.0. Okay, so it was like Yahweh Shah was in the same society that we was in. The Edomites ruling, they was at the peak, of their power. Okay, and he was standing for righteousness. Okay, and he was persecuted for it, ultimately put to death. For to be that lamb. So Yahweh Shah was in the same scenario that we're in, man. He was dealing with scoffers. Okay, he was dealing with false prophets. Okay, and he seen, Jake, all right, finish in Rome, man. Okay, so when you go to the book of Luke, this is the book of Luke, chapter 4, all right, verse 1. And it says, and Yahweh Shah, being full of the Holy Spirit, returned from Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, being 40 days tempted of the devil. And in those days he did eat nothing, and when they were ended, he afterward hungered. Yeah, and see, he was tempted by Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, himself. Okay, he was being tried. All right, because Yahweh Shah knew his mission, just like we understand our mission. Yahweh Shah knew his mission, and what was Satan trying to do to get him off their mission, man? Okay, even when you go to let's get Zechariah real quick. All right, and the physical counterpart of Satan in the earth is who? Esau, Edom, man. For us in this modern time. All right, now this is when, all right, the rebuilding of the second temple was happening. All right, and this is what was going on. Now, when you read Zechariah 3:1, it says, "And he showed me Joshua, the high priest, standing before the angel of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, and Satan, standing at his right hand to resist him." So Satan was standing at the right hand of Joshua to resist him, from building to finishing what he was set out to do. Okay? And in this time, we finna come into a trial where, all right, Esau, Edom, okay, being the spiritual counterpart of Satan, is finna go all out to try to get us not to finish what we were set out to do, man. And that's to be faithful even unto death. Okay? Let's get this in, all right, because just as Yahweh Shai was tempted, you know, he warned us about certain temptations we might have to go through, man. And each and every one of us is gonna be tried in different ways, man. Some might be together, some might be separated, some might be isolated. You know, we don't know, but we know we have to endure no matter what. Because you had the three Hebrew boys, all right, Mishael, Azariah, and Hananiah. Okay, they were tried together. They was doing their furnace together. Okay, but then you had Daniel. He was isolated. He was tried by himself, man. So it's gonna be different scenarios, man. You know. So when you go to Revelation 2:10, it says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried." Okay, this is all about a trial, and we have to remember that we can't get in these situations and panic. Okay, and think that Yahweh Shemal Shah is not dealing. He's dealing. Okay, but it's all about a trial. Okay, it's all about a test of faith. This is the times that we're in. Okay, all right, and we go through little trials now in our day to day. Little circumstances might come up. All right, and these things happen. Okay, so we can be built up for these times, so we can be conditioned to react in faith and not panic. See, we finna see people panic and bug out, and it's gonna be early, especially niggas, man, because niggas are the least prepared on earth. Our people, okay, the so-called black church and just niggas in general, they're the least prepared out of everyone on earth. Okay, the nigga woman, the least prepared. Okay, if you had a chart of all the nations and people on the earth, and you rated, their preparedness for what's to come, niggas and the nigga woman to be at the last. You know, they'd be under the animals and everything. They'd be dead last on earth, and on everything living. They'll be last, man. Okay, that's why we finna see them panic. Like you gonna see them panic even before it really get hard, man. Okay, we're about to see these things. That's why the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge is gonna be our stability. Okay, in these times. But you go read finish Revelation 2:10, it said, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days," with just a complete number of days. All right. "Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life." And this is what it's all about, the glory after the trial. Okay, there's a great glory coming after the trial. Okay, even the Apostle Paul, he understood this. Okay, when you go to second, I think it's Second Timothy. Okay, Second Timothy, the fourth chapter. Okay, Second Timothy 4:7. It says, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith." Because Paul, the spirit's on him to go all out for the ministry, man. Okay, just like now, the spirit should be on us to go all out to show their due diligence. All right, with the liberty that we have now, the grace that we have now. So when we get in the jam, okay, say we get carried away, we get scooped up. Okay, we get put in a situation where we can't, all right, minister anymore. Okay, we're confident that we, you know, was diligent with the grace period we was given, man. And Apostle Paul, he was good. He was like, I fought the good fight of faith, because this is what scholars say his last letter before he was beheaded. And he in the spirit knew, it was over. So he was like, look, I fought the good fight of faith. He's talking in past tense because he knowing that this is it, you know, and we want to be in that same spirit, but it starts with what we doing now. Okay, are we being diligent now? Are we, magnifying our office now, as the Apostle Paul did? You know, he spoke about how what he magnified his office, man. He understood that he was apostle sent unto the Gentiles, which were the Israelite foreigners. Okay, that's why he magnified his office with all those travels, all the epistles and letters that he wrote. He was magnifying his office, man. And we send these electrical, all right, electronic epistles now. Okay, magnify our office, man. And Yahweh Shema Al Shah made it convenient for us to do so. Okay, so now when you go, um, keep going in 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, it says, I have fought the good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Okay? And we're so, we should be infatuated with the second coming of Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yahweh Shai making a second appearance, all right, in the earth, man. We should be infatuated with that, man, and coming to set up a righteous kingdom to the point where this life doesn't mean nothing to us, man. Okay? We have nothing to try to plug back into. Okay? And that's why the elect have a different mind, because the elect is in the spirit of, the elect, the hopeful elect is being groomed and conditioned to be in the spirit of, I'd rather die than continue in this society, man. But then you have those that would rather comply, okay, to continue in this society, man. All right, they that try to save their life gonna lose it. They that lose their life for the Son of Man's sake, okay, the same shall save it. Because guess what? Yahweh Shai has dominion over death. And see, these things are key. Just to have that understanding that Yahweh Shai has dominion over death, okay, that means death ain't gonna be able to hold you. All right, that's temporal. Like Yahweh Shai, he can get you out of a prison. He can manipulate the situation to let's say we're in a concentration camp. He can manipulate the situation and get us out that concentration camp. Okay, he can do that by raising up a standard, sending dispatching angels, or however he want to do that. But see, it goes beyond that. Okay, he can tell death to turn us loose. You see that? Yahweh Shai can tell death to turn him loose. You know, turn her loose. That's me. Turn, turn them loose. Okay? That's why I say the dead in Yahweh Shai shall rise first, because that's Yahweh Shai telling death, look, turn them loose. Okay? Reverse that. That's the authority that Yahweh Shai has, man. All right? I seen something at work. Uh, it was something that went on, at work where it was some things set up that kind of blocked this particular company from doing business, with the company. Some things happened. But my direct superior, he had made a phone call, and he said reverse, okay, what you just did. They're trying not to go into the specifics, but he said reverse what you just did, and the woman on the phone said okay, and that was the end of the conversation. With a word, he reversed a judgment, man. Okay, because the elect is going to be put to death wrongfully. Okay, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So guess what? Yahweh Shai is going to come reverse that judgment. All right, and do what? That word. You know, and that's a heavy thing to understand in these times. Now, going back to Luke, it said, this is Luke 4:1. It says, and Yahweh Shai, being full of the Holy Spirit, returned, all right, from Jordan, and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, being 40 days tempted, okay? And then it's going to be a period of us being tried, I don't know how many days it's going to be, months or whatever, but it's going to be a period where we're going to be tried. We're going to be pushed to our limits, man. We're going to be pushed right there to the edge, man. You know? It's gonna happen. Then say, well, Yahweh Shah was a hunger. You know, it says in those days he did eat nothing, and when they were ended, he was afterward hungered. All right, and the devil said unto him, If thou be the Son of the Most High, commandest this stone that it be made bread. Yeah, so Esau gonna be doing these things. This is the actual demon Satan coming to Yahweh Shai and trying to get him, okay, to fold, all right, to break, okay. But Esau Edom is gonna be doing these things, man. Okay, he know he's gonna put us in these camps. If he put, the ones that's allowed to go to these camps, he's not gonna feed us anything, man. Okay, and he's gonna be saying, "Where your power? I thought what all this standard? You talked about the standard. Remember all them videos you did on the standard? Your stomach growling. Okay, and let's get that. That's how. That's the energy Esau gonna come in, man. Okay, and it's just good to understand these things, man. So when it happens, we know. Okay, this is a trial. All right. Now you go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. Okay, and this is the mindset of these Edomites, man. Beginning with these elites. Okay, and this is the energy that they're going to be in when they come for us, man. Okay, this is my fact. I'm gonna read it too. I'm just reading it too. I'm gonna read at the top. Wisdom Solomon 2:1 said, "For the ungodly reasoning with themselves, but not aright." All right, it says, "Our life is short and tedious, and in death of man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave." And this is how these elites think with this YOLO spirit, man. You only live once. Okay? And this is the energy that they've pushed in the earth, man. Okay? And says, "For we are born in all adventure, and we shall hereafter, as though we had not never been, for the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, all right, our body shall be turned into ashes, all right, and our spirit shall vanish as a soft air." Because see, in Esau's spirit, he knows that eventually he's going to be eradicated and done away with. Okay, there's gonna come a time where he's gonna be ain't gonna be no more Edomites, all right, that exists, man. So it's in his spirit to go all out, you know. That's why we finna see this man Esau gonna be in rare form, man. Okay, when he starts making major moves, man. And it says, "And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as the mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof." Because in his spirit he know. And see, this is prophecy. Him being, erased, his memory being erased. Okay, that's prophecy, man. Let's get that. Everything that he has established, okay, Esau's accomplishments and the Mount Rushmores and these cities and these monuments and all the things that he so-called accomplished, it is gonna be forgotten, man. Okay, because our kingdom is gonna have so much splendor and glory, and the earth is gonna be on such a higher frequency than what it is now, man. This ain't gonna, this is done. Okay, and the scriptures say that. Okay, and it says, um, find. Yep, this is Isaiah 65 and 17 said, "For behold, I create new heavens," okay, which is new rulership, "and a new earth, a refreshed earth, a cleansed earth," okay, "and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind." Yeah, so Esau is gonna be used to be that's gonna be forgotten about, man. Okay, there's certain there's certain NBA players and NFL players that you don't even remember, unless you see their name, you watch an old highlight, then you be like, "Damn, I forgot about him." You know, even though they might have a few accomplishments here and there, you be like, "Damn, I forgot about that guy." You know, or certain artist that was a one-hit wonder. That's another thing. Esau's kingdom is a one-hit wonder, man. That's a lesson. If a brother can put that on the comment board, man. Esau's kingdom is a one-hit wonder, man. All right, it's gonna be forgotten about, man. All right, okay. And let's get another one just to prove that point. And we'll go back to it. We're just rolling in the spirit. All right. Got the water for you brothers, and you sisters for tuning in. Much appreciated. Um, that's in Job. Yep, we get that in Job. Yep, this is Job 20 and 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye which saw him, all right, shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Okay, so he is going to be, all right, forgotten about, man. And that's why they move. That's why they're moving, all right, in such extreme measures, man. This nigga finna lose it, man. All right, and just throw this out. Esau is gonna wreak havoc on you niggas that's not protected by Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. All of our people that's not protected by Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, they refuse to repent, they refuse to return. Yahweh Bashim Al Shah is gonna put the spirit on Esau to terrorize nigga on a level that's never been seen on the earth, man. Okay? For all you Christians going crazy, all you Black Lives Matter people that got so much to say about the Bible, all right, okay? Keep that energy, man. All right, keep that rah energy you got, man, because you gonna need every bit of it, man. Just to throw that out there. All right, going back to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2. All right, and 4 it says, our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as a trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and our end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Yeah, Esau is not going to be a nation that's going to reproduce itself anymore. It's going to be cut off. Okay? It said, come and therefore let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creature like as in the youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ornaments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebud before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, these monuments. Okay, that way he names, these nations and cities and towns, okay, after themselves. For this is our portion, and our lot is this, and which this is his portion. This is his blessing. Okay, but he's going to be uprooted. Okay, but and he knows that Israel is prophesied to rule next. So since he knows this, he's going to go all out against Israel, man. Okay, especially those that of the hopeful elect. Okay, it says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor revenge the ancient gray hairs of the age. Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore, let us lie and wait for righteousness, okay, because he is not for our turn. He is clean contrary to our doing. He upbraided us with our offending the law, and objected of our infamy, the transgression of our education. Yeah, so he's pretty much, this is the good and evil finna clash, because now we're calling this man out, and we're telling him according to the standard of scripture how he's going off. Okay, and he's getting frustrated, man. Okay, he's getting cursed out in his own kingdom. Okay, he's getting he's the shaking of the hand of the nobles. Remember, the scripture tells us to go into the gates of the nobles, which is via the well. Okay, because the gates will be what, the place of traffic. All right, and the most traffic is on what, the web, man, the internet. You know, mainly YouTube. Okay, so we're in the gates of the noble, shaking the hand, and eventually he's gonna get frustrated, man. Okay, and the Most High gonna put the spirit on him to make a move so he can make his move. All right. It says, verse 13, it says, he professes to have the knowledge of the Most High. And that's on these videos, man. Okay, his brothers teach the spirit, give brothers utterance. Okay, he like, yeah, them niggas think they know the Bible. Them niggas, you know, talking about we going down and they next, man. Man, you know, over our dead body. You know how Edomites talk. Okay, over our dead bodies. Okay, I be goddamn it. You know, all of them gone. I want all of them wherever they at, work on the street corner, wherever they at now. You know, Esau gonna lose it. The Lord gonna put the spirit on the man to lose it. Okay. It said he professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he called himself the child of the Lord. But you see, they call themselves the children of the Most High over there in the land. Those imposters, man. You know. And it says, he he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us to behold, for his life is not like other men's yet, because we've been separated. Okay? Yahweh Shema Shai is sanctifying his elect to himself through obedience. See, our obedience is separating us from this society, which is also making us exempt from judgment, man. You know, and if obedience is sparked by what? Faith. Okay, that's why I say through faith and works shall they be saved. Okay? So we're being sanctified to our power. And it says, um, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. Yeah, you are counterfeits, man. Okay, you're not the chosen people. You're not us. You're not land posted up, okay, with them whack ass traditions you got. Okay, them little ass hats, the curl, okay, the sideburns with the curls. Okay, who the hell thought of that? Who the hell was who thought of that, man? Okay, the you know, the Abraham Lincoln hats. All right, them little ass suits and boots, man. Okay, who outfit idea was that, man? You are a goddamn counterfeit, man. Okay, you in our land looking whack as hell, man. Okay, and the earth and our land this morning. That's why it's so dusty over there, man. Okay, and that's why that land gonna be renovated. All right, by Russian and Iran nukes. Okay, Iran gonna tear the top out y'all niggas head over there, man. Not you small hats, man. There's gonna be missiles landing right on that little goddamn yarmulke, man. Gonna be missiles hitting the top of them yarmulkes, man. Okay, y'all finna get away from around there, man. Okay. We finna deck that thing out, baby. Y'all gotta get far from away from over there. And the people over there now, alright, y'all about Shema Shai gonna turn you to fertilizer, man. Okay? Uh going back into it, and it says, let us see, this the point, Wisdom Psalm 2 and 17. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end. Happen in the end of him. Okay, for if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver from the hand of his enemies. So yeah, how about Shema Shai gonna put the spirit on Esau to test the theory of what the scriptures say? Okay, the scriptures say, "Fear not, little worm Jacob, thou worm Jacob, for I will help thee." Okay, he's gonna test that theory out, man. Okay, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, there should be a standard lifted up against him. Well, Esau gonna test that theory. The Most High gonna put the spirit on him. He gonna get so agitated by this word going out that he's gonna come test that theory, man. Okay. And we're gonna see how it turn out for you, man. And it said, let's examine him, okay, with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Trial, it's gonna be a trial. Okay, you're gonna be away from these comforts, man. Like right now, I'm in the comfort of the backyard. You know, got the incense going, the tea. Okay, got the crushed velvet garment. You know, the water to the sister. You know, for the garment as well. You know, the water for that. You know, the water for everything that any of you brothers and sisters do, man. Even if you just pay attention and really apply these lessons to your life, man. You know. But yeah, man, we in the comfort now. You know, I can go in there, pop a bottle. Okay, well, it's gonna come a time where hey, it's gonna be taken away, man. Okay, and we're gonna be through. We're gonna be in a through situation. We not gonna be through, but we're gonna be in a situation that seems through. Okay, but it's gonna be a trial of our faith, man. Okay, whether we on the move or whether we, in the concentration camp. All right, whether we being held somewhere, whatever it might be, man. Esau might ship brothers to Davos Sweet, man. We don't know what this devil gonna do, man. Okay, but we know it's all a trial. Okay, and it says, let us examine with despitefulness, okay, and torture, that we may know with meekness and prove his patience. Okay, because they don't tell him what's gonna be done, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Whatever it is, if we're the elect, we're built for it. Whatever the torture tactics, because even just starving us out, that's a form of torture, man. Starving the body, okay, sleep deprivation, whatever it might be. Hey, waterboarding, anything, what this nigga might do, man. But we know, Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, going back, remember he gave Job, when he sent Satan at Job, remember, Satan had conditions. There was things that he was not allowed to do, and that was to kill Job, you know? And, some of us will be martyrs, okay? But I say it to say this, that whatever Esau Edom does, okay, is ordained by Yahweh Shema Shai. So that means when he does get us, he has restrictions of things that he can and can't do. Because Yahweh Shema Shai is full control of Esau Edom, man. Okay? With niggas now, they don't tell them what they gonna do to niggas and the nigga woman when they get them, man. But with us, it's limited on what he can do, man. Okay, and then for some situations, the scripture say not a hair on your head shall be took, not a hair on your head shall perish. You know, but then in the same verse it say, you shall be betrayed, by your brother, mothers, fathers, children, kinsmen, and they shall cause some of you to be put to death. Then that same chapter it says not a hair on your head shall perish. So it's gonna be different scenarios, man. We just whatever the scenario might be, we know it's all the trial, man. Even if it's unto death. Okay? And it says, let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. Yeah, we saying what? That if you die for the testimony of Yahushua, okay, it's gonna be glory and honor unto your name, unto your legacy, going into the kingdom, man. Okay? That this brother, all right, made that ultimate sacrifice. This believer made that ultimate sacrifice, man. He was faithful unto death. Paul has that legacy. The apostles, all the apostles that died, you know, for the testimony of how shot, they had that to their legacy. They was faithful unto death, man, and they're gonna be rewarded. Okay. Now, when you go into it, it says, it says such things that they imagined and were deceived for their own wickedness have blinded them. Yeah, so this is Esau's mindset, but then the scriptures say such things they imagine but were deceived because they think they're gonna do all these things, but a lot of these things they ain't even gonna get to do. Okay, they got all these things they plan on doing to the believers, but a lot of things they not even gonna get to do. A lot of times they gonna send men to come get brothers, and those men not gonna come back. Okay, you figure it out. Like you remember, was it Ahab? You know, he was dispatching those men to try to get Elijah, and Elijah kept calling down fire from heaven. You know, he was sending those, those bands of those men by the 50. Okay, and I think I think the third, batch of 50 that came out there, they were trying to cop a plea. Like, look, hey, we don't want no smoke. Okay, that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be some scenarios. Esau gonna send these troops to come get brothers, and them troops ain't gonna come back. All right, you figure it out. Okay, you figure it out. All right. So these are times that we are in, man. We said there's gonna be some trials. Okay, brothers gonna be tried. We gonna be tried to see. We gonna be tried to see if we really believe and trust in Yahweh Shema Shah with our life, man. Okay, and you women that's with brothers, you gonna be trying to see if you test it, if you trust that brother with your life, man. Okay, you gonna be tried. All that doubting and second guessing and questioning the decision making, that can't be done in that day. Okay, it's gonna be some women that's gonna be left where they stand because they got that doubt demon on, that second guessing and trying to question and examine every decision being made. No, we ain't time for that. We gonna be moving in faith, man. Moving. It's gonna be quick. I ain't got time to discuss every decision being made. Just like Yahweh Shema Shai ain't got time to discuss why you need to leave your house tonight, right now. Okay, the spirit, get on you, or you have a vision. Okay, ain't gonna be no discussion. Do you trust or not? Okay, we go to a concentration camp. Do we trust or not, man? Ain't gonna be no time to explain, you know, what you step by step. You just need to trust, man. Okay, and everybody's gonna be tried. Because the scripts say, remembers Lot's wife. Because when Lot and them was running out of Sodom and Gomorrah, his wife was probably trying to discuss, you sure we supposed to be, we got all this and, we got this business and we got that going on. We were just about to do this, man. Are you sure? Okay? And she asked them questions. There was a time where, hey, Lot was probably grabbing her by the hand, running. Okay? And guess what? It was a time when their hand wasn't there no more. And Lot didn't look back. He kept moving. Okay? And that's the spirit we gonna be in, man. We gonna keep it moving, man. Okay? It's gonna be a thing of trust, man. And it's a hierarchy to trust, man. As men, we have to trust fully in Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? And as women, you have to trust in those men being led by Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Fully, man. Okay? You can't look at Yahweh Shema Shai if he's incapable of getting us out of this situation. Okay? And you can't, and the women can't look at brothers as if they're incapable of making decisions. All right, that get us get you know that get you out of the situation, man. Okay, because this society, especially with the Israelite man, has just diminished the Israelite man so much where this society automatically looks at the Israelite man as incapable, man. Okay, but that's a stumbling block that's gonna have to be hurdled, man. You know. And it says, going back to Luke 4 and 3, it says, and the devil said unto him, if thou be the son of the Most High, command this stone that it be made bread. Okay? And Yahweh shall answer him, saying, it is written that man shall not live by bread alone, but every word of the Most High. Okay? Every word of the Most High. And what did he get there from? Okay? What was he quoting out of? All right, you go to Deuteronomy, the 8th chapter. You see? It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8. All right, start at 1. It's Deuteronomy 8 and 1. It says, all the commandments which I command thee this day shall you do, all right, shall you observe to do, that ye may live and multiply and go and possess the land which the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah swore unto your fathers. And this was when our people was getting ready to go into the land the first time, And see, as we're getting ready to go into it the second time, there's the particular obedience that's required. And the main thing now is not to bow the knee to Baal, man. Okay, not to worship the image. Okay, and receive that corral before you. All right, it says, and thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord our power led thee 40 years in the wilderness to humble and to prove thee. Okay, there was a proving, there was a humbling, and there was a proving. Because hey, see what Jacob's trouble in this time, or the trial of our faith, is gonna remove any little BS that we still got in us, man. Okay, anything that Yahweh Shema Shah wants to remove before we're delivered, He's gonna take us through trials to remove these different things, man. Okay, it's gonna humble us all the way down. All right, cause see, like now, like with a woman, especially with a woman, or even I start with us, you know, because there's still little things that's in us that got to be drawn out, and in order to purify the gold, you know, to a certain level, what do you have to do? You have to turn up the furnace a little hotter. Okay, so that furnace is gonna be stirred up, turned up, which is these afflictions and trials to pull out, okay, those unwanted qualities within us, man. Okay, and then with women, this look, because women still got a look, thing about themselves. You kind of tell they got a little pride still. They got, you know, they still kind of got these little ways in them. But see, when this chaos happens, when this affliction really get into it, if she's a woman that's allotted for deliverance, okay, to be matched up with a brother or to continue with a brother, that little bullshit gonna get purged out of her, man. When this chaos really hit, okay, that little BS that she got in her, that's gonna get purged away when this thing hit. If she's allotted, for salvation, same with the men. If we're allotted for salvation, those little things are still in us that, hey, that's gonna get purged out, man. Okay. Now, going into this is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 2, and it says, and thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy power led these 40 years in the wilderness to humble thee and to prove thee, to know what was in thine heart, okay, what was in thy mind. You see, this affliction gonna really bring out. That's why I say it's gonna be a lot of betrayal. That's why Scripture say, remember Lot's wife. Okay, because when the circumstances got a screen, then you're gonna really see what was always up here. See, when circumstances get a screen, that's when you see what's here up here with somebody. What was always there. The Most High through your house, I just finna draw all these things out through affliction, man. Okay, and it says to know what was in thine heart, whether thou wouldest keep His commandments or no. Are we gonna be faithful to death or not, man? So to be faithful to death, you gotta be presented with death. Okay? We gotta be presented with these hard decisions. Are we gonna choose, to keep this going? Keep these little current situations we got going. We're gonna choose this, this little setup, our little setups, or we gonna choose to forfeit these things and put it all on the kingdom. You know, this is a gamble, and we know we know the outcome. Okay, but the circumstances gonna be so bad, it's gonna look like that outcome don't exist. Okay, but we know what the outcome. We know it's a victory, man. Okay, and it says, and He humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger. Okay, and what's one of the main things that Esau Edom is going to use to get people to fold, man? Okay, these orchestrated famines, man. Okay, it says, and He humbled thee and suffered thee to hunger and fed thee with the manna which thou knewest not, neither did thy father, all right, neither did thy fathers know, that He might make thee know that man doth not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, doth man live. Yeah. So Most High was performing a miracle, feeding, our people in the wilderness, feeding us in the wilderness, man. Okay? He was on he was doing miracles, man, making manna come from heaven. It just appeared just there. Okay, just manifesting food, man. You see, and that's what it's gonna be for us in this time. Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna do miracles where we're allotted to eat, man. Okay, in these times. Okay, that's why the scripture say that Yahweh that man ought to live by every word because obedience gonna get us fed. Okay, obedience we're obedient. What the scripture say? Let's get all those. Let's get all those precepts, man. Start off with the most famous one. All right, Isaiah 65. Okay, because it's gonna be two different scenarios. People that don't live by the word, which is Isaiah 65 and 11, it says, "But ye are they that forsake the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for the troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto their number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not." Okay? So for the disobedient, they're going to be given over to famine. They're going to be given over to the sword, which is a modern day gun, whatever weapon. Okay? They're going to be given over to this chaos, man, the teeth of wild beasts, man. Okay, but those that live by their word, guess what? Verse 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit, man. Two different scenarios. One group of Israelites living by the word and truth and sincerity, and one that forsook it. Okay? And they're going to try to go through all these carnal means to try to stay fed, but they're not gonna have access. It's gonna be people that's gonna die of famine. It's gonna be Israelites that's gonna die of famine. They got the Quran, man. Okay, Yahweh Shema Shai gonna make a statement. It's gonna be Israelites, okay, that's gonna die of famine. They got the Quran in them, man. Okay, because you saying that Esau can feed me in any circumstance, like he has the last say so whether you eat or not. No, Yahweh Shema Shai has the last say so. That's why we focus on being obedient to him. Okay, and eating will be the last thing we have to worry about, man. Okay, but if you don't obey, okay, you gonna have to worry about everything, man. Okay, let's get some more precepts. Proverbs, all right. Proverbs chapter 10 and 2. It said, "Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivered from death." Okay? They're going back to their word, man, because righteousness is what? The standard of righteousness, how do we know? All right? The Bible, the word. It said, "The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he cast away the substance of the wicked." So, Yahweh Shema Shai said he's not going to suffer the soul of the righteous to famish. He's not gonna let us die like that. That's a promise. So all this you not gonna eat if you don't take this, and you can't go to the grocery store if you don't have this, and you can't do this and that. Okay, and at the end of the day, we Yahweh, we gonna finesse, while we can, but it's gonna come a time we're gonna have to completely depend on you. How about Shema Shah? Isaiah 10 and 20. Okay, and you go to the next chapter, Proverbs 11 and 2. It says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. All right? But when lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, wisdom and knowledge, trusting in their wisdom and knowledge. But the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profit nothing in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death, man. Okay? So it's only through obedience and through faith, man, that we're going to be in a good case when everyone else is through, man. We're going to be tried, but favor going to kick in, man. You know? That's why when you go to the book of Job, you know, and these are promises, man. When we read these visions, these is pretty much just the Most High giving us like a trailer of how he, of what he's going to do. He's not going into details how he's going to do it, but he said he's going to do it. The main part is we're going to be good. He's not going to let us die of starvation, man. Okay, that's not the death for the believers, man. Okay, it's the death for the unbelievers. Okay, this is Job 5 and 19. It said he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee, which is the missiles. Okay, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Okay, so in famine we're gonna be redeemed. Like I say, you're gonna might go some days or however long without eating. There's gonna come a point where he's gonna redeem us from that famine situation. He's gonna redeem us from that. That's a promise. If we're in that scenario, man. Okay, let's get this. All right, Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 27 said, "Be not weary when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh. Others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." Thou shalt be merry and have abundance, man. Okay? How he's going to do it, can't tell you. Is he going to do it? Absolutely. Okay? And we're going to be tried before that favor kicks in, man. So we got to prepare our minds, to be tried. All right? And one of the main things Esau Edom is going to do, he's going to tempt us in our weakest point. You know? Just as uh, uh, Satan came to Yahushua. All right, Esau, he is Satan, the spiritual counterpart in the earth. So he's gonna come with that same energy, man. But the scriptures give us comfort because you go to First Peter, the 4th chapter. All right, this is First Peter 4:1. It said, "For much then as Yahushua have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin." So we have to arm ourselves like minded as Yahweh shot. And he was what? Obedient to death. If that's our lot, to be put to death for the testimony of Yahweh shot, well, Yahweh shot was their great example. Okay? Be obedient, all right, unto death. Arm myself likewise with the same mind frame. If I gotta die, fuck it. Fuck it. It is what it is. This is it. This is the end of this, okay, of this setting. All right, but we're going to be raised in glory, those that do have to die for Yahushua. All right, and it said that he no longer shall live the rest of his time in the flesh of the lust of men, but to the will of Yahweh Shah. And that's how we moving now. Okay, if that's the will of Yahweh Shah for us to be put to death, that's just his will. And I'm still trying to fight against it and preserve ourselves, man. Trying to explain. You get in that spirit. Wait. Okay. Wait. You know how they do on the movie. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. They just talk about it. Hold on. You gotta do all this. Man. It is what it is. That's why Howard shot. When he came to Pilot, he ain't had much to say, man. There's nothing to talk about, man. Okay, you Howard shot was locked in. And that's why, we gotta arm ourselves likewise. All right, going back to it, I'm gonna jump down. Verse 12. It says, beloved, First Peter 4:12, beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Yeah, and these epistles go out to put us in the mindset that we're gonna be chastened, man. Okay, we're gonna be chastened of Yahweh by Shema shot in this upcoming these upcoming events, man. We're gonna be chastened, but it's not for our destruction, man. It's for our proving. So don't think it's strange when you start losing and You down to just one pair of shoes and two t-shirts. Okay, don't think it's strange, man. When the lights off, you can't pay no bills, and you know you in the dark. You in the hot house, you in the cold house, so you can't think that it's something strange. This is a trying. This is a proving, man. Okay, and it says, but rejoice inasmuch as you are partakers of Yahweh suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Yeah, man. Okay? So if we're suffering just because of our belief system, what we believe in, if that's the root cause of our suffering, then count it joy, man. You know? Because you don't want to comply with this man and his wicked decrees. Okay, to continue this whack ass, convenient life, man. Okay, rejoice with, hey, cause it's gonna feel good to know that we had a part. This suffering that we did proved us, and we had a part in it, man. When we see the kingdom, understand that we went through some suffering, you know, to to get here, man. You know, we ain't freeload, man. We took out, like you hear some old, you hear some, army veterans talking, or Marines, or you know, it's a different camaraderie they got because of the things that they went through together. Okay, there's different camaraderie. You hear old, like old, your uncle and them, they was on the high school team that was undefeated, you know, and they can tell you step by step every year the things that they had to conquer to get to that point when things went bad and how they made the adjustments, and when they get together, it's a different camaraderie they got because of the sufferings they went through together, man. So count it joy, brothers. Count it joy, man. You know, yeah, we'll have war stories in our palace, man. You know, with slaves in our beck and call, man. Okay, we have war stories about what went on, man. Okay, and it's gonna be in glory, man. It's gonna be in laughter and joy. Okay. Verse 14: If you be reproached for the name of Yahweh Shai, happy are ye, for the spirit and the glory of Yahweh Bashim Shai rests upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. Okay. Yeah. So the earth gonna speak evil, okay, of Yahweh Bashim Shai, but on our part, he's gonna be glorified, man. We're gonna have testimony that glorifies him, man. Okay, and when the kingdom is established, okay, that's gonna be an attribute to our legacy, man. And these men stood stiffly for this, man. They was unmovable. They did this to him, they did that to him. He lost this, he lost that, you know. But he ain't budged, man. Okay? So that's the point, man. I just want to bring that out, and really touch on that because, we in that time. Anything, hey, any day now. Any day. There's so many things that can go on, that can change. Okay, everything, a cyber attack, hyperinflation, you know, uh, a terrorist attack or whatever they say. There's so many things that can happen real quick that can change everything, man. So, you know, just wanted to bring this out, man, and just so we can all be geared in our minds, what's coming. Okay, so Lord will you edify. Till next time, I say Shalom, Form Yashala, Abab, Abal, DTA soon. Form Yashala, man. You know.